All right, so after that mega lesson of debugging and hot reload, we are all done. Next steps for your Dynamo journey. Now that you have an intro to C Sharp under your belt, what should you do next? And what other resources do you have access to? So as mentioned in the beginning of this course, I didn't start out my Dynamo journey knowing C Sharp. I learned Dynamo first in 2014. I opened it for the first time in 2013. I got scared because all the nodes turned yellow and red. Vasari was still a thing back then, and I was like, I'm never going to learn how to use this. Dynamo is not something I'm ever going to use. That was one of those things that I was like, nope. Autodesk University 2014, I attended a course by Marcello Scambiluri where he showed connecting parameters. I think we were driving a wall parameter from a column base and they were moving together with Dynamo running in automatic mode, which back then automatic mode was even scarier. From there, I learned Python and then C Sharp. It took years. So this course and all the other courses on this site represent all of those years of me working within Dynamo and figuring these things out thanks to the huge community. So I just wanted this lesson to be a place to leave you with some resources available to you for Dynamo beyond this course and this website for you to use along your Dynamo journey. So linked in the lesson notes for this lesson is of course the Dynamo Forum. If you're not on there, I suggest you get on there, create an account. A lot of great people there. I'm on there all the time and I'll help you there as well. But what's really great about the Dynamo Forum is it's all public. So if you have a question and you post it publicly, the next time someone has that question, they search it and they find it. If you email someone, that's just between you two. So I encourage you to go on there and ask questions and help people. As more people become, I don't like to use the term advanced very much for Dynamo, but advanced users, they start to build zero-touch nodes and do crazier things in Dynamo. They start to have more questions on the forum as well. So with you knowing zero-touch and C Sharp, at least at a beginner level, you can start helping people in that way. And I truly believe that, and that's something that's super near and dear to my heart as well. So I encourage you to do that. Another resource that I discovered in the last few years is on Discord. There's a whole community of people who create Revit plugins, and they all work in the Revit API, the Autodesk Docs API, Forma, all this crazy stuff. They have a Discord server. There's a link to it in the lesson notes. I encourage you to join it, and they have a whole Dynamo section in there as well. And I've picked up a few things for Revit plugins from that Discord as well. So don't let it scare you. I still don't understand Discord, but I'm on that one just to be able to learn from people. Another one that's not completely in the works yet or completely done is a community on this site that you're on. So along with the courses, we have the option to have a community for people to be able to ask questions about the courses and all those kind of things. It's not live. It's not even really planned at this point. But in the lesson notes, I have a link to what you'd like to see from that for you to be able to voice your opinion as a student of this course to see what you'd like to see in there. As you may know, I build Revit plugins. I build a lot of them that are free. I build a few that are paid. And one of the plans is for that community, you have access to those kind of things as well. So I encourage you to let me know what you want to see from that as well. It is something I've tossed around the idea of in my head for a while, and I just haven't really jumped on doing it quite yet because I'm on the Dynamo Forum all the time. But if you want something more purpose-built for these courses, just let me know and we'll take a look at it. So that is an option potentially in the future. With that in mind, here's my link to be able to find all the different things that I'm doing. So my LinkedIn, my Twitter, all those good things, my email's on there. Feel free to connect with me on all those things and everything like that. But other than that, you now have an introductory understanding to C Sharp for zero-touch nodes in Dynamo. You can go in and build Revit plugins if you start out with the right templates and everything like that. I'll also include a link to some handouts and things from my Autodesk University class that I did for Revit plugins. But you now at least know how the Revit API works and how to interact with it with C Sharp. So I really hope this course helped you in your Dynamo journey. I encourage you to tell other people about this course, kind of work through it, share your nodes as much as you can. If you can make an open source package, even more awesome. Let me know and I'll feature it on my blog as well because it's always great to see the work people are doing. But I really am glad that you took this. Thank you for making this part of your Dynamo journey, and I wish you the best of luck in creating zero-touch nodes at this point. And yeah, we'll see you out there on any of those resources, on all the social networks, all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for taking this course. We'll see you in the next one.